My name is Muhammed Aslan. I work as a professional chaplain at a healthcare facility. The definition of chaplaincy derived from the Latin word cloak, which means a care, like protecting or caring or showing some mercy to others, being a helping hand or a shoulder for someone to cry and also lean on, or support a person who are going through a lot of struggles. People often confuse the meaning of chaplaincy also being a cleric or being a pastor or being an imam. A chaplain is not necessarily a religious person. The chaplain could be a representative of faith tradition. However, we don't necessarily represent our own faith. We rather provide the spirituality rooted in our faith. We are not meant to preach. We are not meant to teach all the time, but we are meant to support, navigate, provide the spiritual resources, also facilitate the worships as well, if there is a need. We are not licensed therapists or licensed social worker or the psychologist or psychiatrist. The psychology plays an integral role in chaplaincy. However, we are not meant to diagnose a mental illness or pathologize a course of medical care. It's not easy to support the vulnerable or the person or the people that they are going through tough times. I am a sensitive person too, like when someone cries over a loss of a family member or loss of a loved ones. So it's not easy to experience that all the time. But the chaplains are trained in providing care without putting all their emotions out there. Rather, they reflect the people's emotions to help them and to acknowledge, to let them accept. So we gotta be strong next to vulnerable people because they need someone to hold on. We are all growing since we are aging. So I was so sensitive person. I'm still sensitive, but it's manageable right now. In the first experience of death that I see, I was like, I will be quitting. And then I ended up embracing the reality of work, the culture of the hospital, the real face of the life. The life is not always pink or white. There are dark side of it too. I am just afraid to be desensitized, constantly seeing the death, constantly witnessing the trauma, the traumatic incidents. Sometimes it's unimaginable things that you may face or see or witness. Since I am a chaplain, I receive each incident as a unique opportunity to learn, grow, and I try to balance the professionalism and sensitivity. Of course, there are unforgettable moments, unforgettable emotions, unforgettable images that are still imprinted in my mind and my heart. As I said, it's a growing opportunity for me and learning opportunity. What do I love in my job is the people trust in you. If someone trusts you, it's source of a strength that you receive from that person, from that community as well. In my theological perspective, especially in this time of crisis in the world, a lot of things going on right now, unwanted situations like war, human tragedies, and injustices. So we need more people to have a lot of compassion. Those who are idealistic about being human-centered. I think we need more chaplains in the world right now. I think it's ultimately important being a person whom people feel safe around you. I think that's extraordinary skill that I believe that I have. So my motto is being dedicated to touching lives with compassion. So I emphasize the compassion is the most important thing in the world right now. And I pray Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to increase that compassion towards not only the people, the humanity, also all living creatures. Because the Prophet ﷺ said, the peace be upon him, show compassion to those on earth, and the one who is in the heaven will have mercy upon you.